What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Boozer here. Thanks for stopping by. Today's video, we're going to be finishing off the deck of fate here for Gracchos Turn Drake. So it's called the Inferno deck of fate, and we got about 10 hours left before it finishes. You can kind of see here we got 15,000 points already applied to the deck of fate. This was all done through using energy and gems. So all my inbox energy, my CBC energy, all the energy I can get from the game, including some of my like evergreen energy, like from faction wars and all that, all the rewards I pulled. And then I spent probably, I'd say about 4,000 gems or so. This is over the span of about maybe like 36 hours, so a day and a half. So yeah, this champion, not cheap by any means, but I think he's going to be a good champion. Gracchos Turn Drake. He's from the Demon Spawn. We did a showcase on this guy, and you know, he's supposed to be a damage dealer, you know, kind of like he has the stats for it. Crit damage here, ignore defense, but he doesn't actually put out significant amounts of damage. So if you're looking for him to deal damage for you, you're going to be disappointed. But he's actually really good as a support champion. Decreased defense, block buffs, 100% on a 3-turn cooldown. And then he has increased defense, block damage on a 3-turn cooldown, which is very, very uncommon. Might be only the second champion with a 3-turn block damage, and his passive gives a 10% damage boost for your entire team, which is really good. And he has a team-wide heal as well as in the A1. Great base stats overall, a bit average speed, but otherwise pretty good defense and HP as well. So for me, he's a hard faction wars specialist. He's going to be really good in any kind of Centranos stage that has the HP based condition. So for me, it really helps out, and I think he's gonna get some value, right? He's got the AoE decreased defense, and kind of importantly, he has the block buffs as well, which means like the faction wars waves will need to deal with the block buffs before they can start buffing up and going crazy. So personally, he's a cool champion. I like him. I think I can use him, and he looks awesome. So he's going to be coming as a fragment summon, which means you can get some additional points from him for CBC or champion chase as well. So he's going to be basically just chilling here until you're ready to pull him out. So like I said, it's not an easy deck of fate to finish. It was Soulstones and Dungeon Divers. We're done our Dungeon Divers portion. We're going to be pulling Soulstones in this video, and then we're going to finish off with the deck of fate. So we have to pull probably 6 big Soulstones. Now, I was kind of on the fence about pulling the big ones, but I guess the mentality is you're gambling either way with boosted rates or non-boosted rates. So usually there's like 2x, actually recently there's 2x boosts on the big Soulstones, the Eternal Soulstones. So it was a 50-50. But you're still gambling either way on whether it's going to be a usable, 5-star or 6-star champion. So at least in this case, we're using the Soulstones for a guaranteed champion. We know exactly what we're going to get out of it. We're going to get a legendary champion, Gracchos Turn Drake at the end of this after using these Soulstones. So there's no real, form of disappointment, really. Like, you can be disappointed, but at least we get the legendary champion out of it. Now, the other argument is whether I should have used more gems to finish it and save some of the big stones. I think that's a definite viable option. I think for this video, we're going to pull 5 of these big stones, which will put us at just over 35,000 points. We'll pull 35 cards, and then maybe we'll get lucky and we'll pull all 100 fragments and 35 cards. If not, we'll finish off the remaining, couple thousand points in the 10 hours remaining with Dungeon Divers. So that's kind of my thinking about it. I think we're going to have to commit some of the big stones anyways. We're not going to spend upwards of 12 or 13,000 gems just to get this champion and just to save some of the big stones. So we'll save 1, but we'll use 5 here today in this video. So let's jump right into it. We'll make sure our wish list is correct. For sure, I want Neve as our wish list here. I'm very interested whether I want to sub out Marius, because he's only going to be good for the 6-star here. Definitely don't want a 5-star. I'll be very sad. So maybe I'm going to sub him out for somebody else. I think Marius is going to come pretty soon, especially from that conversation I had with the developer saying that the souls are on a kind of like clockwork rotation. It's not about how lucky you get. But they have like a guarantee internal timer where these souls will show up every 2 or 2.5 months in the shop. You just can't miss it. So for me, I personally don't ever miss that rotation refresh in the shop for the souls. So I feel like the Marius soul is probably coming for me pretty soon, probably within the next month or so. So I feel like leaving him on the wish list probably is not ideal. So I think I'm going to go for a champion that I can benefit from either a 5 or 6-star soul. So Sulfurion, very much so. Neve, very much so. If I had Titus already, I would put Titus here for the wish list. But I think the next one would be Sun Wukong, actually. I use Sun Wukong quite frequently, and he's only a 4-star right now. A 5-star would be huge for him, and of course the 6-star would also be very massive. Of course, the odds of landing anything useful are incredibly small. This at least gives us the best chance at something usable and impactful for our account. So let's get into it. We're going to pull 5 here, and then we'll do the Deck of Fate pulls here. So best of luck to me. These stones are incredibly difficult to get. Hopefully we get something useful here. We don't want to see purple, that's for sure. 6 stars here. We definitely don't want to see purples. We want to see gold, or we want to see red. Let's go. 6-star, at least better than not 6-star, but let's see here. Another purple, really sad here. 5-star Demitha, not super important. I think I have a 6-star for her already. Keep going. We got 3 more of these big rocks. Gold or red, please. Oh, purple again. Geomancer, 6-star. He's on the wish list. I think we are good with the 6-star Geomancer here. So, pretty happy with that. I want to say that maybe I already have one, but I have multiple Geomancers, so another 6-star is fine. We'll definitely take him off the wish list now and then look for somebody else. All right, we'll quickly do the sub in there. All right, let's go back to it. We got 2 more of these big stones. Come on. Gold or red? Let's go. Purple again. Oh, wow. Right away, we got the wish list. So we got back-to-back wish list champions. That's kind of crazy here. Let me just double check what I actually want for my epic slots. So we just got a 5-star Creelden. That's pretty sweet. Let's see. I want a Fat Man. Fat Man's already going to be there. Who else do I want for 6 stars? Vogoth. Vogoth's already there. I think he's on the wish list. I put him there already. All right, let's go for Siege Hulk. I actually do use Siege Hulk in a couple stages in Cintranos, so let's go for the Siege Hulk then. Let's see. What does he look like? Oh, he's blue. Let's see. All right, there he is. Found him. All right, we got 1 stone left. Come on. Give us something, please. Oh, man. 5 purples, man. 5 purples. How? Oh, it's so annoying. 5 60% flips. I could not get past that. Oh, my God. What's the math, guys? 60% 5 times in a row, man. That's so gross. I couldn't get anything beyond an epic with 5 big stones. So gross. So gross. These big stones are so hard to get. And yeah, it's just awful. Just dang awful. 35,000 points for the Deck of Fate. Let's pull some flips here. Maybe we'll get something cool. Usually I always flip in a straight line down each row. That's just kind of my OCD thing going on. Let's see here. Keep going. We don't need to do anything fancy. See what kind of luck we get. Epic book. All right. Take some of that epic book goodness. Epic. Nope. Epic. Nope. Nothing. Epic. Nope. No pin rarity really sucks, by the way. It just means you're not going to get a lot of these rewards. Really fumbling it here. There's a primal. I wonder if we got the fragments here. Oh, that's it. Did we get enough for all the fragments? That would be interesting. 35 cards? Let's see how much we got. 84. Oh man. That means we have to complete the last couple here for sure. That means out of the last 5 cards, 4 of them are fragments. So it's going to be 3, 3, 3, and a 5. So 3 3s and a 5. So gross. All right, let's take a quick look at the pulls again here. Yeah, so we got a 5-star Geomancer here. So that means we can 6-star this one, second one. Or should I 6-star the 5-star? I guess it's a +4, right? And then we got a 5-star here, which is pretty okay, I guess. But everything else is just nothing. So sucks. That's so sucky, guys. Anyways, that's the reality of it, I guess. Yeah, I think that's going to be the play here. We're going to 6-star, the +4, and we're going to get 100 coins back here. I only really use one Geomancer anyway. That's going to be the play. Well, that's going to be it for the video, guys. Let me know in the comments below if you guys pulled something cool from your Soulstones. Obviously, like, it's a pretty big long shot to get anything cool. Did you guys finish or go for the Deck of Fate at all? Don't think it was very popular with a lot of people. It was very expensive and prohibitive, especially with just having the dungeon diving component and obviously costing a ton of energy. Even though we do have good dungeon events happening at the same time, like the Chaos Awakes, Karosa tournament, and then the Spider. We have a bunch of stuff happening. We have the Fire Knight as well. So there's some places to spend energy, but it's still very, very prohibitive and expensive. Anyways, if you guys pulled something cool, let me know in the comments below. Hopefully you guys are on track for the Titus Fusion so far. We do have the Champion Chase coming up in 10 hours or so. That's going to be pretty exciting. Want to see what the point breakdown for this will be. Make sure you guys keep your epic fusions ready to go, epic fragments ready to go. Technically, if you wait to the last day of the Champion Chase, you could fuse the 4 epics and Titus as well towards the Champion Chase. So that is a little bit of extra free points and free rewards if you guys are going for that. Just something to keep in mind there. Anyways, that's going to be it for the video. Have a great day. Thanks you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.